Shore of the Allegheny River, we're PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game 1 here in the month of May between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jody Christian is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Lou Brock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 20.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGuire, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Finley, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're pitching right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Into the box now, Rick Armstrong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There he goes. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Sam Freeman gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter scoops it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw goes over to third.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Roberto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside the zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. He's running. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First offering on its way. Hard liner. Finley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Rick Armstrong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gifford on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. He pulls this one into right. Clemente back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting check, third baseman number 13.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A distance.
In now, Ricky Camp. No balls and a strike to count. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. High in the air. Armstrong moving to his left. 1 down.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
Now at the plate, Curtis Wiggins, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 1-0 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jody Christian.
So here now is the pitcher, Jody Christian. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Sam Freeman.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Sam Freeman. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Standing in now, Lou Brock. And it's fouled away. In his career, Brock carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 12, Steve Finley.
Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Favorable call in there for a strike. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Ramirez. And that will end up a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So with 1 away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And he takes this one high. 1-1. So 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark McGuire. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in once again, Rick Armstrong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Wind up and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brummett ranging back, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Ricky Camp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
First pitch of the at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And the throw over by Ozzie's in time, 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Randy Wiggins stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, right to Smith. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
First baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Hanley Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, Sam Freeman.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 20, Lou Rock.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lou Brock. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance? Brian Brummett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Curtis Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Tough slider down low for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count. Now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Brock is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Jody Christian.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jody Christian. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready for another shot now. Christopher Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Steve Finley. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Mark McGuire. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wiggins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rick Armstrong comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 32.
Ready for another chance, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Baseman.
Missed with a slider. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Drilled to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, D-Row.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gifford is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's
not going to get him as he swipes second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
3-1 to him now. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Seth Maness is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Brian Brummett will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ball 1.
1-0.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three and 2, full count. Clemente, the runner at third. Wiggins at second. Gifford on at first with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Riding in once again, Curtis Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Jody Christian. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Wiggins racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ricky Camp.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Ricky Camp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rich Eastman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. This is in the air to left. Ramirez is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Finley ranging back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Skied into very shallow right. Brock moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even the soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here it comes, 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Ramirez stands at first with 1 out. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Steve Finley. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Wiggins over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Digging in, Scott Gifford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The catcher, number 5.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Digging in to try it again, Jody Christian. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Looped out toward third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Nate Jones comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nate Jones.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Mark McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Mark.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Wiggins is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Rick Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Smoke toward third. To his left, Wiggins on the first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box now, Ozzie Smith hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Well, fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very
St. Louis, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jody Christian earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 hits. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Jody Christian got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals, 7-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 10-4. The Nats racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 4-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami, 7-2. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets, 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 4-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pounded out 17 hits in this one as they toppled the Rockies, 11-1. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles, 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers, 7-5. Kenny Lofton plated 3 runs on the day as the Tribe defeated the White Sox, 6-4. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 2-1. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox, 12-3. Gaylord Perry got his 3rd win this season as Texas got the victory over Oakland, 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Astros held the opposition at bay with and tomorrow for more updates from